Hello, Pirate Parents. This is Julie Taylor, and I work in the Curriculum Department at West Carrollton City Schools. The purpose of this video is to walk you through your child's remote learning pathway. Each day, your child will log on and access their classwork from their device. This video will also help you support them as they navigate to a variety of sites to complete work. What is Google Classroom? Think of Google Classroom as your child's digital link to learning. Teachers will use Google Classroom to share assignments, homework, newsletters, and much more with parents and students. The first daily task that your child will need to do is log in with either their badge or their school email and password. Please check with your child's teacher if you do not have this information. Once your child is connected to the teacher's Google Classroom, a parent email can then be added for weekly updates regarding your child's overall progress. Upon logging onto the device, the district Symbaloo page will appear. This page houses all the necessary links to get information both from the district website as well as building sites. And for students, this page will be used to access their teacher's Google Classroom and Clever, and Progress Book can also be accessed here. Here is a closer look at a few of the links, also called tiles, that the students will want to use. I wanted to highlight a new set of links called Schools PLP because for some students, they will use this resource for some of their classes such as science, social studies, specials, and electives. The building web pages are here too, and this will be the best place to stay up to date on what is happening in your child's school. Any computer with Google Chrome, Safari, or Firefox will be able to access the online content. Google Chrome is certainly the preferred browser, and Internet Explorer will not work. A webcam is also preferred, and our school-issued Chromebooks have them already built in. Reliable internet will be necessary for consistent and uninterrupted access for students during their school day. Once your student has logged onto the device, the first stop will be visiting the Google Classroom. For the very first time, the student will need to gain access to their teacher's classroom by way of a join code. At the top of the Google Classroom screen, a student will need to look for the plus sign at the top right-hand corner and click there to enter the join code. A box will appear to be able to enter that code. Another way a student may be able to join the class is to simply accept the join class invitation that their teacher will already have sent to them, and it will appear on the same classroom homepage. Once the student has gained access to one or more of the teacher classrooms, the class icons will remain on the student dashboard every time they get into Google Classroom. Inside Classroom, students will see a Streams tab and a Classroom tab at the top. General announcements from the teacher will appear on the stream, and daily assignments and assessments are found under Classwork. There is a to-do list area on the left-hand side called Upcoming for students to see what has been assigned by date. Once in the Classroom tab, students will see links to daily or weekly pages of information called playlists. These playlists give students a to-do list for the week or just for the day. Directions and links to enter live teaching sessions will also be here, as well as the homework assignments. The playlist is designed to be a student's guide to balancing their time during the day and offer structure and pace to completing their work remotely. Here are a few examples of playlists and what students will be using to complete their work. On the playlist, there may be instructions to complete work outside of the teacher's Google Classroom, such as platforms like MyMath, Journeys, Alex, Reveal, and StudySync, as well as Schools PLP. And some of these sites may require additional access with username and passwords, and teachers will provide these credentials for the students. How much time will my child be online every day? Once students get familiar with where to access their work, it is important to provide a learning environment that allows students to meet live with their teachers and attend class online. All buildings have a daily schedule that students are expected to follow. This may require students to spend, in total, up to 2 or 3 hours each day meeting with their classmates and teacher. And to do this, they will use applications such as Zoom or Google Meet to receive their classroom instruction. Basic items such as notebook or paper and pencils are a must as students work through lessons online. Check with your building for specific supplies from your child's teachers. And here on the screen are some suggested items to consider: headphones, a dry erase board and markers, a mouse, a planner, a timer, and a printer. When does the school year begin? The school year will begin August 24th. Elementary students can make one-on-one appointments with their teachers next week. Also next week, secondary students in grades 6 to 12 will follow a schedule allowing for small groups of students divided by their last names to spend 3 hours in the building to meet with their teachers. This information has already been mailed home. There will be safety protocols to follow, so please check with your building before arriving on that scheduled day. Although this year will be like one we have never experienced before, we want to thank you for your patience as we have worked all together to provide the safest environment for learning for all of our students. This page links our district homepage, the school websites, information on registration, and the printed parent guide to online learning. If you have any questions, please call either central office or your child's school, and have a wonderful school year.